Do you want to win $1 million? Do you want to take the challenge? Do you want to be a millionaire in no time? This is the heading of the book, The Economic Revolution of the Century. The man with me today can reward you $1 million if you can only do one thing: prove him wrong. He is not challenging you alone. He is challenging all of us. He is challenging the world. He wants us to say that he is wrong. And for saying that, whoever does it will be rewarded the $1 million. With me today, Dr. Niaz Ahmed Khan, an eye doctor of RCS, the United Kingdom, who had for the last 10 years cared for the world economic climates. Let's say even a little further than that. Since the collapse of the Soviet Union, he started to see the unevenness and the injustice that is happening in this world. From a different point of view, he comes to the world through economics, and he puts his views forward that he wants to eliminate poverty through eradication of taxes and bank interests, all interests in whatever form. He wants to eradicate terrorism, between brackets, for some, and patriotism for others he will support all the way. His people and the people of his faith in Islam, or the people in the human faith in general. He will support wherever justice is to be, and he will fight it all the way to make it possible. Dr. Niaz Ahmed Khan, you are with me and the audience to discuss the book tonight. Welcome to you, sir. Welcome to you, gentlemen.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Within 30 days, the recession will be not stopped but reversed in any country who adopts the system. Number two, there will be 10 times more budget collection by a government who implements the system within few days, and it will be without any taxes and without any interest. Number three, there will be millions of people employed without a cost to the government, and it all depends on the population of the country. Number three, your cost of production and cost of living will go down by more than 50%. And ultimately, there will be a system where there will be no interest and there will be no taxes, which will help remove the poverty to a great extent.
Do you think these are good enough reasons for people to buy the coupons?
Yes. Number one is, if their cost of production is, or if their expenses are reduced by 60%, they will buy these coupons. If they are waiting for a price draw of $10 million every day, they will buy these coupons. If they want to make a business, this month it is rate of the coupon is 5, and then it will become 4, and then it will become 3, they will buy the coupons. And if they get the duty free option 10 million, they will also go into that option. Okay. So why not? Why not they want to reduce their expenses to more than 60%?
Well, any other reasons or just these reasons?
These are the reasons.
The main reason.
Main reason behind it. You want to get a job? Yes, you will get a job. You want to have an honest living? You will have an honest living.
So do you think social justice starts with getting a job?
Job? It should be job. That should not. Why there the dearth in job? Why there is a corruption? All these theme boils with economic depression. If you have a reasonable job, you will avoid all these bad influences, bad ways of earning money. These are only because there is a economic downturn.
And these prices that you have mentioned are based on sound studies.
On the sound studies and practical.
And it is, yeah, sound and practical. And it is found in the book.
It is there in great detail.
Yeah. Can it work, however, by itself, or does it need the old system to support it?
Old system, we are not saying remove the old system, because there are a lot of enemies who say, no, don't remove the system. We are saying, no, just sell these bonds. You are selling your bonds, sell these bonds. Let's see who buys these bonds.
Parallel to the system that exists.
And it depends on the government. When the government wants to stop that system will automatically die its own death. Government will not stop it, because the government, I have not said that stop that system. No.
So do you think the people that are actually implementing that system, the existing system,
Yeah.
will allow you to let their system die by introducing your system to let it die?
No, it's not that. They are dying themselves. They have no option left.
You mean your solution is the last solution?
Is the last solution. They don't have any solution. I'm not saying to do this. They will have to do it. If they don't do it, they will kill themselves. It's up to them. Kill themselves then.
How can you change the attitude of a government like Pakistan with the mindset that exists, or America, or Britain, that thinks that they are also the founder of, you know, the banking system, a lot of the good things in the world? They think they have made the systems, and people followed, even in America or in Germany or in France or in the capitalist world. Now, do you think even the system in the East would allow you to infiltrate into their, you know, Eastern system, the new fashion of capitalism, the lesser evil of capitalism that exists in the West, let's say? Do you think they will allow you to get into the systems and let them die slowly and build up a system? And isn't that a dream? Isn't that some sort of hallucinated dream? I mean, is it possible for a person like you to think that those people will definitely wait for you to infiltrate and let them collapse? I mean, is this possible?
Yes, a simple example. There are two shops. One shop is selling some price at 100 dirham. Another shop is selling at 40 dirham. Which shop, the things are exactly the same.
Yeah, but maybe that's the reason why they will never allow you to sell your coupons.
No, no, this is what I am saying. If they are themselves benefited, I am not saying remove that system. I am saying just float this bond, that's all.
I know, but you are saying to them at the same time, my system is a threat to you.
If it helps you. If
so you mean they can change their mindset through the big change that your system will bring to them?
To them,
they will benefit from it too.
They're much more beneficial. Their government will become stable.
So those people that are leading the capitalist world will lead from your system more than they would actually.
Much more.
Yeah, will take more from your system than actually what you are, you know, foreseeing that they take from their own system.
I just give you an example, again an example. This capitalist system came when socialist system was already failing, there was a problem, and there was no other system except this system.
All right.
So we adopted that system. We thought it has benefits, it has worked, and it has been working in so many other countries. Now a time has come when this system is dying, its own death.
Why? What makes you say that this system is dying?
So why there is a recession?
Recession is not death.
It is the main capitalist system is the main cause of recession.
They have been through many recessions before.
No, that is the reason that recessions were not bad as this recession.
So this is the last recession.
This is the only recession which they will experience till the doomsday, and then.
No, I'm just saying, is this the last recession?
Is the last recession.
So they will improve their economy without recession through your system.
This is the only way to.
And if they don't go to your system, they will collapse even further.
It is all collapsing.
Yeah. So can you prove to us that, please?
Proving in the sense, the proving is there is the proof of pudding is in its eating.
Okay.
So I am giving you a proof.
Okay.
That sell these bonds under these conditions. That's it.
What are your conditions?
Conditions are this: these bonds you have to buy $100,000.
The buyer will have to pay a minimum of $100,000.
$100,000, and you will get 500,000 bonds in the first 30 days.
And then for those 500,000 bonds, he will sell them in 1 month.
That's no, not in 1 month. That's $500,000 he can buy as much amount as he wants,
So-
but minimum is $100,000 to get the rate of 5.
So what is his limit to sell these?
The selling is not a problem.
So he can sell it in 1 year or one
one
month.
month and 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, keep it. Next month it will be 4.
And he can buy more than $100,000.
As much as he wants.
So he can buy for $500,000.
He can buy billions.
So all right, if he buys for 500, let's say $1 million
Yes.
at the rate of,
$5 million,
Five-
5 million bonds he gets it.
he gets 5 million pounds.
Now this 5 million bonds he can use for his own thing, he can use for his business.
So if he sells it for 1 year,
Yeah.
he will get for it the money that is reacted in the price
He will
structure,
say,
which is
yeah,
the first month you will get so
5,
much.
and the next month it will be 4.
So in the first month he's getting 20% more
Then in
than
the
he
next
will get for the second month.
Second month. So what he will do?
So what will he do?
He will buy this and he will sell it in the market at the rate of 4, 3 and 5 or whatever it is, but he will be more happy to sell it at the same rate of 5 because his bonds will be sold very quickly. Government is asking 100,000. He says, give me $1, I will give you 5. So what he is doing, he is taking commission from the interest people, the people who are the coupon agents, they get 10% commission. From 10% commission, he takes them 5-6% commission. And
So that person will not buy it in the first month in a very little amount. He will buy a big amount and start selling it at 4. So by that he's making 20%.
4%, nobody will buy from him 4%. I am selling at a quarter to 5. I am selling at 5.
4 per dollar, you mean?
Yes, I am selling at even 5. So people will come to me, not to him. So I am giving them better rate. So better rate, I will
You
keep.
meaning the government.
No, not government.
Who you?
I'm investor,
You, the investor.
which you are saying
They
that
will not go to whom?
they will not go to the government because I am selling. Give me $1, I will give you 5 pounds.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about that you bought from the government for
I
500.
got no. I bought it from the government through the agent.
For how much?
For the rate is 5, but he gets 5% commission out of that.
I see, for 5%.
Yes, because the agent says, why should I wait for 1 year? Because my quota will lapse after 1 year. So he says, I want to get rid of this and get more money upfront.
And
also.
that thing continues consecutively. Second month he will get
Maybe
$4
4. So he keeps-
coupons in the dollar.
Yes.
And then $3
The
in the
$3
coupon.
will remain throughout the year.
So the people that will buy the coupons in the first month
They
will
are-
make more money.
Much more money. They want to take this $100,000 which they have spent
You
back.
see what I mean? It's only the people that have the money can buy it in the first month.
No.
And the people that have less money in the second and third month can't buy it anyway because it is less coupons for the dollar. It's less value. So where is the problem now?
Problem is here. 10% of people have money. They will jump into it.
Those are the capitalists.
Okay. Agreed?
Yes. The wealth of the society.
Yeah, wealth house. They have the rate of 5. Correct?
Okay. All right.
Now they have bought $500,000.
Okay.
5,000 pounds they have got it.
All right.
They come home and they start selling at $1. Give me 5. I will give you the rate of 5. Give me $1. So he sells his all bonds by the evening. All 500,000 bonds are gone. Each
So
and
he
every.
became a multimillionaire from a millionaire.
So let him be.
So
but
why?
the poor person has also got same price.
What did he get?
He get also 100,000 back.
How did he get 100,000?
Because he only spent 100,000 invested. He was not foolish enough to
You
spend.
cannot be poor and invest 100,000.
No, he is not poor. He is an investor.
I'm talking about the poor.
Poor has got only $1.
So
He goes to him, ask him, give me. I've got only $1. He said, okay, I give you 5 bonds. Give me $1. So he is selling at the same rate what the government is selling at 100,000. So he sells his all quota within 24 hours.
okay, thank you very much. Can you hear what I'm saying and what he's saying? Anybody to comment on that, please?
How we can implement your idea, for example, on banking industry. For example, if I am going to ask for loan for to buy a house, how I can get it through your procedure? Could you go through the sequence and let us know how it works?
Yes. Now this is a very good question and a practical question, how it will help. Nowadays the banks, what they are operating with interest, less or more, whatever it is. This money is private money. I am depositing the money in the bank, and the bank, it is not bank's money, but bank utilizes it by giving lending to the other people on interest. They also give me interest, but they take more interest from the by lending it than giving it back to me. So, everything is based on interest. Now, what these things will do, this a banker is there, he says government has taken all my money because people will put their money in bonds because they have got 60% discount. They can draw money, price draw every day, they can involve it, and then they can sell it in the next month, it's a better price. So, these are the things, incentive based things, which the people will ask them to buy these bonds in bulk as much as they can. They will not keep their money in dollar, they will keep their most of the spare money in bonds. Now, all the money which was lying outside in the banks have gone from the bank account, but the government says each bank has my account as well. So, this money has transferred from the private sector to the government sector, but the bank is same. So, the government comes back and now the banks are crying. They say we do not have the money. He said government has, you have much more money than you can imagine. I am giving you 80% equity and you put 20% and bring the investor. Investor should put 20% in the bank, not give a loan to him. No, this is the condition. See the feasibility study. If it is proper, then it is good. But if the repeatedly you lose this profit or you are in loss, then you will not get any money from me, then you are in loss, you will become bankrupt, your bank will fail. So, you are responsible for that, but we will check also, there will be check and balance on that state. Now, the bank has got now 10 customers. Once the bank starts this system, the government says take as much money as you want, 80% is it, but on non-interest basis, on profit sharing basis. You take 60%, give me 40%. So, he is bringing 20%, he puts also his 10% or 5% with the investor and does the business on turnkey basis, gives the running cost from the running cost from the 20% which they got it, and it starts the business. The profit comes, the profit has come, the government says, okay, what is your profit? This is my profit. So, 60% government gives to the investor and the bank, and 40% is taken by the government. Now, situation like look at the situation. You want to buy a house? Government says yes, 80% I will put, 20% you put. The house cannot be built in a day. So, you must put 20% house owner. So, he puts 20%, government puts 80% through the bank. Bank wants to see what type of house he wants to build and what is the minimum cost which he will calculate, and according to his wishes that house will be built according to his wishes, but at the lowest cost because the bank wants to also make profit. Now, the house is given to the people, to the person who has gone 20%, and he is bank is charging through this government